3 ways to be more confident and to have that charisma when you walk into the room and everybody's like, whoa, what is that person? Who is that? Guys, what's up? This is Kaïna here, and in this video I'll be sharing with you exactly those 3 ways. You know, nowadays people look at me and they ask like, how are you so confident? How do you just speak whenever you want to speak? You can communicate with everybody, you get along with everybody, you just have this confident presence. How is that possible? Well, it doesn't matter how confident you are or how not confident you think you are right now. I'll be sharing with you the core fundamentals that will help you gain even more confidence that you already think you have. And it's just 3 ways. And when I learned these 3 ways, it literally changed everything for me. So let's just dive straight into it. Step number 1, it's all about breathing. So take a deep breath in and out. And I'm sure you already know that you're so much calmer right now, even though you might just be doing nothing, just watching this video. It's all about breathing. You know, the opposite of confidence is fear and nervousness and uncertainty. And whenever you have these fears and these doubts, you start shaking and you have like less oxygen, which, because you're not breathing properly, when you fear something, when you're scared of doing something, I'm sure that you've all been in a situation where you find your heart's beating faster, your breathing is like going crazy because you're not breathing properly. So therefore, breathing is everything. And I learned this actually. I actually started implementing this when we were in LA during our event, because I had to go on stage. And even though I've done a few things on stage already, like energy races, this was my first ever big speech that I was delivering. And I was so scared. You should have seen me backstage. I was shaking backstage. I was so scared. And Eric just told me one thing. He said, remember to breathe. Well, even when it was Harriet who called me up on stage, but I was shaking. Then I was like, okay, breathe. Took a deep breath in and out, and I went for it. I went on stage and I did it. And every moment, the feedback I got from the audience was so amazing. I couldn't believe it myself even. And it's all due to one thing. All I had to do was breathe. Because I just knew what I was speaking about. I knew what I wanted to say and I knew what message I wanted to deliver. And there was one point where I felt my heart going faster and I thought, oh no, it's happening again. Then it kicked into my mind again. Breathe. So all I did, I just paused, took a deep breath in and out, and I continued. And there was the only one point throughout the whole speech that was a bit shaky for me, but breathing is everything. So comment it down below, just so you know. Whenever we hold these events, we always tell the participants to play full out. And what we mean by this is that you can sit in an event room and listen, or you can sit at home or wherever you are right now and watch this video and listen. But if you really want to change your life and if you really want to take your life to that next level, it's all about the different types and different levels of participating. So while I'm sharing this with you right now, to benefit from it most and to become more confident, it's best for you to just participate full out. Whether you have a notepad or anything, just comment in the easiest way for you to do it is just comment in the box below whenever I tell you to remember these key strategies. Because if you know breathing is everything, by listening it locks in one way. By typing it out, it's even more percentage that it locks in. By typing it out and reading it, it's an even higher percentage. By speaking it out, it's even higher percentage. By acting it out, through with they call it a vax or something, that you have a movement and then you say it. It's even a more reaffirming that, and it's a more type of affirmation that you can reprogram your mind to start believing it and to start implementing that thing that you need to remember and that you need your body to own and to make it its own. So type in the comment box below, breathing is everything. So the second key is all about physiology. You know, physiology, body language plays such a big role in confidence. If you looking this right now, if you ask yourself, if I had to pretend to be super confident, what would it look like? So sit up straight, have your back straight, sit up straight, put that power pose on however you feel confident, sit like that and act it out. Practice it. It's all about practice, practice, practice. Because if you have your body open, your blood circulating like this, like if somebody's sitting like this, is this open or is this closed? It's closed. And a closed body means closed mind, because this is all about your body, your mind, and your spirit getting aligned. And so if you want to be more confident, then your body language have to show that. You have to show your confidence. So therefore, open up, sit up straight, feel that confidence. And if you like, you might be thinking, okay, how can I do this in everyday life? Well, you know, I see a lot of people out there who are just like slouching a bit, and because it's comfortable, it's like you're just slouching away, you're just working. But the way you are sitting, the way your body is expressing itself, that gives a signal to your mind. And sitting like this is not it's a okay, sure type of brainwave you give to your brain and to your mind. If you sit up straight and you feel focused, you feel confident, you actually feel it in your body, that's when your mind and your brain starts, you're actually fooling your brain that it starts believing that you are that it starts believing you're actually more confident than you actually are. So therefore it's so important to practice. So the easiest way to do this, and this is with everything in life, whether it's with business or success, it's with everything. Whenever you want to achieve something, find somebody who already has achieved it and then model it. So whether it's now in this situation you want to be more confident, then find somebody who went through from a non-confident person and now a super confident person. Find that person and model it. Sit like them, walk like them, talk like them, do everything the same. Because the more you do that and the more you practice that, the more your body and your mind start believing that you are this confident. And once you've done it a million times, then it's easy. It's the same as I've done it actually a few times. Whenever I see somebody and I really like their handwriting, and I thought, oh, I would like that handwriting. I just see how they do it. I see it and I copy it all the time. I practice, and then after a few times, after I've done it so many times, I find myself, this is not my handwriting. So if you want to achieve something, then find somebody who's got the result, model it, do exactly the same. Don't change anything of the foundation. This is not the time to put your creativity in. That's a next stage. Now it's all about the foundations, the core foundations, and for you to model the results that somebody has achieved already. Like model the results that you want to achieve and that you want in your life right now. Once you do that and once you keep on practicing that, you'll find that sooner or later, well actually sooner, the more you practice, the sooner it will be that you will become that confident. You'll get that same result that you want to get. Okay? Now the final way, the third step is And a lot of you, I know a lot of you will not understand straight away what I mean with this. But the third way, it goes like this: fake it until you make it. Now, I know you might be thinking like, why would I fake who I am? Like, why would I pretend to be somebody that I'm not? And the question is, who are you? Because you might think that this is you right now, but it's not. This is somebody who's been formed by society, by your upbringing, by your childhood, by your parents, by your teachers. Like, for example, you have a baby. You have a baby and there's a spider. And the baby just plays with the spider, plays with the spider. Then mom walks in and ah! And then what happens? The baby starts crying. Now next time when the baby sees a spider, what do you think is gonna happen? The baby starts crying. So that's not a fear that the baby is born with. It's what somebody else had put onto that baby. So now that baby, when it grows up, it will always be scared of spiders. Because that's what it's been told, that's what it's been programmed to do. And just like that, it's with everything in life. Your whole journey up to now, you've been told you're supposed to be like this. You've been told you're supposed to act like this, speak like this. You're supposed to stand in a certain way. But now it's time to go all the way back to the core, to who you really are. And you can do that. Okay, so that was the battery of my camera dying, so I had to replace the battery. Basically, what I'm saying is, you know, you might be thinking like, why would I pretend to be somebody that I'm not? But the reality is, you are you because other people made you who you are. Like what I shared about the baby with the spider, these are all instilled fears. These fears are instilled by your upbringing, by your teachers, by your parents, by your childhood, by your surroundings. No baby gets born with these fears or these limiting beliefs. So now is the time to all strip back all the way to the core you by putting yourself out there with love and no fears, only love, putting yourself out there. And you might be thinking like, how do I fake it till I make it? So what you do is you think of the person that you want to be. You think of how you see your perfect self without any fears, without any doubts. And then all you need to do is you act like that person. You pretend like you're in a movie, you're an actor. You pretend to be that person. Just like it's similar to the physiology step. You just find somebody with the results, with the confidence that you want, and then you model every single step. You model exactly how they speak, how they walk, how they act, how they sit, how they communicate with people, how they do everything. And you do exactly the same, because these are the foundations. This is how that person got the result of being as confident as the person is right now. So therefore, you just fake it. You fake to be confident. You fake to be strong. You fake to be powerful. And the more you fake it, the more your brain starts believing it. And once your brain starts believing it, that's when it becomes your reality. That's when you become that confident person. It's not faking it. You need to understand it's not fake to pretend to be confident, because by doing that you're just creating yourself. You're creating you without any of the limiting beliefs or fears or doubts that your societies throughout your upbringing has put on you. You are becoming so strong and so confident that you are ready to take over the world and to go and get whatever you want to achieve in this lifetime or in this whatever you want to achieve. You are creating you. That's what you need to understand. It's not faking. It's not fake. You are creating you. And that's now you've got those three ways. But the final part is actually the most important part, because you got the breathing. You got it now. You know, okay, I need to breathe. Breathing is everything. It keeps you calm. it keeps you peaceful. It just have this calm vibe around you. Breathing, yeah. Second thing is physiology. You know, okay, sit up straight. This is a confident. Put your power pose on. Practice your power pose, and do that wherever you go and whoever you meet. Even though you don't even know them, that doesn't matter, because you don't need to know somebody already before you can be confident with them. It's just who you are. So that's just the way it is. Physiology. And the second thing, you're just faking it. You just fake till you make it. You're creating you. You're creating the person that you want to become. You are creating that. So therefore you just practice, practice, practice. You model every single thing that the person with the results that you want, whatever they do, you do. Whatever they say, you say. The way they talk, the way they act, the way they speak, the way they walk, the way they handle situations, do exactly the same. But then it's about putting the foundations in place. When you build a house, somebody's teaching you to build a house, you have to supposed to put a brick like this, put a brick like this, put cement here, put a brick like this. That's the foundation. You can't go around and say, no, but I want to put it this way, but do it my way, because it will collapse. So it's about the foundations. Put the foundations in place, then now it's time to put a little bit of creativity in, a little bit of yourself in there. Just put it there a little bit and see what the response is, see what the reaction is. And if you like the reaction, keep it. Keep doing more of it. If you don't like the reaction, then don't do that ever again. You just keep doing that. Keep on the foundations, keep modeling until it becomes you. Until that is who you are. And then you put your creativity in. And then you find who you truly are. And that is how you can become more confident, and you can have that charisma, that little sparkle whenever you enter a place, that people just feel your energy bubble. They just feel it. You don't even have to say anything. You don't have to look at somebody. They just know that you entered the room. And that, my friend, is how you gain more confidence and that charisma. So guys, if this video has been to any use of you, and if you've learned anything, then please thumbs up, you know what to do. Also comment below, because I would love, the reason I got back on YouTube is because I've seen how much of an impact you can make through these videos, and I just want to build this community. I just want to, because we are all one, we are all here on this planet to be the best version of you. And if we can all come together, and we can all rise together, and we can all make a difference in this world together, how powerful is that? Because one can only do so much. If we come together, we can really make a lasting change. And therefore, just comment below and share with me your thoughts and your experiences, and if this worked for you and what your results are. I would love to know and just connect with you on a deeper and a more personal level. So definitely comment below, and let's get this community going. And obviously, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification button next to it, so you'll be notified whenever I put another video up, because this year I'm dedicated to making 2 videos a day for you, with loads of inspiration, motivation, things that I've learned, and now passing the message on, because we are all here to rise together and to make a difference in this world. So guys, live with love, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Love you all. Bye bye.